Okay, Shelley, we're closing up.
All right, TJ.
What do I owe you, huh?
Don't owe me a thing, Mo. TJ, you owe $1.16.
1, 10, 15, 16. Now, how about that?
Terrific.
Listen, I've been thinking a lot about you, huh? Couldn't wait to see you. I'll be back Wednesday week.
Okay.
All for you.
Thanks.
Wednesday week, right?
I said okay.
Any problem?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah?
So sure of himself. You know what he said to me?
Uh-uh.
Gonna be back Wednesday week.
Yeah?
I mean, he thinks he's gonna walk in here and I'm gonna be waiting for him.
But you're not, huh?
Are you kidding? Listen, when he comes back here a week from Wednesday, he's gonna get a big surprise.
Yeah, how so?
I'm quitting a week from Tuesday.
Insight. Stories of modern man's search for meaning, freedom, love, insight.
The late teens and early 20s are the time of the identity crisis. The young person is forced to ask himself, who do I want to become? And in trying to answer this question, he's faced with a number of others. What do I believe in? Who can give meaning to my life? Where are my values? What kind of work do I want to do? Who do I want to associate with? And how do I want to relate to them? He must decide where he wants to live. On the surface of himself, footloose and fancy-free, with no roots and no permanent relationships, or in the depths, rooted in the ground of his being, and reaching out to establish deep and meaningful relationships with his brother human beings. On the surface, there is pleasure and convenience. In the depths, peace and joy. Which do you want? Where do you want to live?
Week from Tuesday, huh?
Yeah.
Well, guess I'll have to get myself another girl.
Yeah.
Your jalopy still in the station?
Yeah, it should be finished, though.
You want me to walk you over there?
Nah, I said he'd deliver it.
Well, this place ain't much, I guess. I mean, you know, it ain't the Ritz.
Who needs the Ritz?
I mean, the food ain't bad. I ain't such a bad cook.
Sure.
And the coffee, that's okay, right?
Hey, what do these guys need coming here?
Yeah, that's the main thing, a good cup of coffee. Hey, Shill, 15 years I was on the road, driving. The only thing that I ever really wanted was a good cup of coffee.
Sure.
I didn't do nothing for 15 years but drive, you know that? Jeez, I must have logged 1,000,000 miles, I bet. Boy, I hauled everything. Pigs, onions, furniture. And now, look at me. Hey, this is my place. I mean, you know, it ain't much, but, yeah, it's my place. Hey, I got a light. You're pretty, you know that?
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I mean, really, you know, sometimes I'm working back there and I look out and I see you here and I say, wow, you know.
Pretty but dumb, right?
Hey, who says you're dumb?
Come on, I can't add 2 and 2 here.
Well, what do you got to add 2 and 2? You got natural intelligence, horse sense.
Horse sense, me? Get out of here.
You're like me. I mean, you know, what we know you don't learn in school, right?
Well, what I know, you don't learn in school.
Hey, don't run yourself down. You just get lonely now and then.
Me lonely? I'm not.
You're not lonely? Sure you're lonely. Hey, I know lonely. I've been lonely all my life. Hey, you want to know what's the best part of trucking? I'll tell you. You're driving, see? And the road is dark and it's 2 in the morning. I mean, you see maybe one car in 20 minutes. And that white line keeps on ahead, rolling in front of you, mile after mile, and the trees at the side of the road, they ain't trees anymore, and the houses are dark, and all of a sudden you get the feeling that there ain't nobody alive in the world outside of the cab of that truck, right? And then, all of a sudden, way off in the distance, you see these 2 headlights coming at you. And you know it's a truck. Some guy the same as you. And you get closer and closer, and then maybe when he's about 500 feet away, he blinks his lights twice, and you blink back. And then, and it's black again, but you feel different, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the whole thing maybe takes 1 minute, but you connect. For that 1 minute, you connect, you know? Some other poor sucker gives you 2 blinks, and he says, "Hi, how you doing? Wake up, don't fall asleep." And you're okay again.
Yeah. Why'd you do it so long?
Why'd I do it? Who knows why you do things? Hey, it ain't bad, you know. You do see a lot of things. You do go a lot of places. You meet a girl, spend a night, no responsibilities. You know, take care of yourself. Look out for number 1, right? Here, 23 singles.
So?
So, one day I'm 38, and what have I got? Nothing. What do I know? Nothing. Nothing. I look in a cab mirror and I say, "Hey, where am I going?" And who cares if I get there? When I start feeling that way, yeah, I know I'm through. Now, you know, I ain't never done nothing, so I got a little money in the bank. And I start figuring, hey, what am I gonna do with it? And then, suddenly, just like that, one day it comes to me. The best part of any trip is coffee. You get out of the cab, you have a cup of coffee, and you feel good. Most of the guys I meet on the road feel the same way. And what does it take to serve a good cup of coffee, right? 3 months later, I bought this place.
Yeah, but don't you miss the road, though? I mean, you could drive anywhere. You're free.
Free? Sure you're free. Free to do what? Here, 6 5s. Free? Sure. That's fine for a while. But free ain't enough. I mean, you feel like a piece of paper blowing around in the wind. I mean, who stops and picks up a piece of paper blowing around in the wind to see what's on it? I mean, you saw a piece of paper blowing around in the wind, you'd say that's garbage. And if you happen to catch it, you'd throw it away. I mean, hey, you saw the Declaration of Independence blowing around in the street, you'd throw it away. Probably. Hey, Shill, this place is the first time I ever stopped blowing around in the wind. And I ain't no garbage. You know?
Yeah, I know.
Still, you know, it ain't enough. I mean, it's just me. You know?
Yeah, TJ, I know. Here, why don't you go home? When Mike brings my car, I'll lock up.
Hey, wait a minute. I ain't finished yet. I see you and I say to myself, hey, she's a nice girl. She's pretty. She shouldn't be lonely. I mean, she's too much, right?
What you getting into?
Hey, I see the guys looking at you. I know what they're thinking. I mean, they was me a while ago.
Don't be a preacher, man.
I ain't being a preacher. I'm just trying to tell you out of my own personal experience.
That's your personal experience. It ain't mine. I ain't 38 yet. I ain't hardly nothing yet.
But don't you see you're giving away pieces of yourself?
Oh, I got a lot of pieces. Look, you know those lights blinking in the dark? Well, that's the way it is with me, too. Some guy comes in here and well, he blinks his lights and I blink back. And maybe we connect, like you say. I feel different afterwards. I don't regret nothing. And I don't feel like no garbage either.
Yeah, but you don't build nothing that way.
I'm trying to build yet. Got time to build. Now I gotta be free.
Oh, Shilly,
Look, I got a mom. We lived in 8 different places by the time I was 7. She's always with some guy, some different guy. She's with some guy now in a room, Pittstown, 100 miles, Phil. Always moving. Never in school more than 6 months at a time. Finally, by the time I was 14, I gave it up altogether. Used to think she was nothing, but then I got older. You want to know the truth? I got to understand her. I mean, she has a lot of pain, you know? But in between, well, she gives. I mean, you should see her when it's brand new. I mean, she actually blooms.
But you can't keep blooming. Enough pain, you stop blooming.
So that's a trick then. Cut out the pain. Don't think about it. When it's over for me.
Yeah? Well, it gets tougher when you get older.
When it gets tougher, I won't get any older.
Oh, Shilly, listen to me, listen. Why don't you stop it? Hey, why don't you let me take care of you?
Huh?
Hey, Shirley, don't quit, okay?
Wow. This don't beat anything. It's a first. I mean, nobody ever said, offered. Like, who am I? Always been somebody who worked in a diner on a road from somewhere to somewhere else. I'm somebody you pass on the way through. And a lot of guys been through me. Nobody ever stopped and said, hey, come with me, stay with me. Anywhere, nobody ever till you.
There's your car. Hey, Shirley, wait a minute. Look, we'll make it like we was kids. We'll date. How about that, huh?
I'll think about it, okay?
Okay. See you.
See you.
Hiya, Mike. Hope that thing holds together.
Don't worry. When I fix them, they stay fixed.
Okay, good night.
Hiya, baby. What's the matter? No hello?
Listen, kid, we're closed.
Kid, when'd you get so old? Come on, how about a cup?
We're closed, see?
Oh, baby, us night people, we gotta stick together.
Coffee's gone, forget it.
Well, you got water. Put a tea bag in it.
Tea?
Oh, come on, give me a break, will you? I ain't had nothing all night. Give me one of those things.
The register's closed.
What do I need, money for water? And those cakes, they must have been in there about a month. Hey, be a pal. Oh, you didn't bring me no spoon. How am I gonna put sugar in?
Oh, excuse me.
Okay, okay. Forget it. Come on, sit down. You look good.
Yeah?
Yeah, how come you're working in a joint like this? You got looks. You got looks, you can do things.
Oh, some looks.
You could be a receptionist. I know a guy who's looking for a receptionist.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What else is he looking for?
Oh, come on. I'm telling you, a guy stops in. He's some lawyer or something, and he asks me. You could talk to him.
You work in a gas station. What are you, some kind of a job bureau on the side now?
How old are you?
21.
Huh?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, when?
January 14th.
Hey, you're a Capricorn.
So what's a Capricorn?
Capricorn, the zodiac, you know. You're a Capricorn.
How do you know?
My father, he was a Capricorn. January 16th.
Huh? Was he like me?
I don't know. I never met him. All I know about him was he was a Capricorn. Imagine. Since I'm a kid, that's all I know about him.
Yeah, my old man died when I was 2. I used to have a picture of him, though, but he looked like a bum, so I lost it. And my mother died when I was 12.
Yeah? That's tough.
Yeah. What do you say? You want to drive me home?
Sure, why not? Gas station. Gas station.
Are you okay? Shirley?
Sure, I'm okay.
What kind of name is that, Shirley?
It's a name. What's Mike? Michael?
What's the difference?
Michael what? I got a right to know who I make love to.
Angelo.
Michelangelo, like the painter?
Yeah, that's
He was
right.
some painter. He was terrific.
Come on. wasn't so hot. I mean, what did he do? He painted pictures of angels.
Hey, he painted lots of things. It was really good.
Angels. He painted angels. I mean, you ever see an angel?
You don't believe in him?
Nobody believes in them. They got wings, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the wings are invisible.
Yeah, but they'd still make a bulge in the back of your jacket.
Hey, come on. Don't make jokes. They could be inside of people. So you can't really see them.
Oh.
I mean, not what they really look like.
Oh,
but you could tell
sure.
when you were with a certain person that the angel was inside of them.
Yeah, well, I never met nobody that could have had an angel inside of them.
Maybe the angel wasn't inside all the time. Just sometimes. And you could only tell from some great thing that a person did. Maybe some special experience you felt when you was with him.
And I never met nobody I had that kind of experience with.
You never had a special experience with anybody, not even for a minute?
Nope.
I feel sorry for you.
All right, you be honest with me now, just for a minute. You ever have an experience with somebody that could have been an angel?
I don't know. I know I felt awfully good with some people for a minute.
Like just now, right? And there ain't no angel in me, not even for a minute.
You don't know those things. You don't know how I felt when... Oh, let's go home.
Hey, Shelly. Come on. Look, you want to go out again tomorrow night? Hmm?
Pick up!
Here we go. Okay. Mom. TJ, I'm gonna take 5, huh?
Okay.
Oh, my baby.
He walked out, baby. He walked out.
Bill?
He's gone. Right in the middle of the dark night. Just like that. I didn't do nothing. Honestly, I was good. I was really good. Oh, darn. Ungrateful. Every one of them. They're all so darn ungrateful. I mean, you give and you give and you give and you give.
Come on. I'll wash your face.
No, I don't want to wash.
Come on, you gotta wash your
face.
face. You're a wreck.
I almost had this kid.
Mother.
How do you like that? But 43 years old and pregnant. Isn't that a laugh? I almost had it. I wanted his kid.
Mom.
Yeah, just imagine what would have happened if I'd gone ahead and had it. And then this, don't you do it, baby. Do you hear me? Don't you ever do it. You'll be stuck. Yeah, got a cigarette. Yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, boy, boy.
Here.
Baby, I didn't mean to bother you. I mean,
Bother
while you're
me?
working and all. Yeah, I mean, I was just, passing through.
Are you kidding? You're not going anywhere like that.
Now, just a minute. Let's not start talking back to your mother.
You got any money?
Yeah. Sure I to me 100.
Oh, swell.
Well, some can do it in a night. It just takes me a little longer, that's all.
How long was it this time?
Well, I don't know. 4 months, I guess. Yeah, but that's not bad. That's...
No, but maybe someday it'll be permanent.
Yeah. Maybe someday.
Sure. Sure.
Yeah, tell me, baby, how you doing?
Okay, Mom.
Are you being careful?
I'm being
You
careful.
gotta be
I
careful.
will.
That's a girl. That's a good girl. Listen, honey, I think maybe you better get back on out there. I'll get myself fixed up, and then I'll have a cup of coffee with you. What do you say?
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'll be off, but I couldn't leave without taking a look at my baby.
Off where?
Well, I'll call you when I get there.
It's getting late, huh?
About 4, I bet.
Yeah, I gotta get going.
Not yet, baby. Wow,
What?
you do that good.
Yeah, well, maybe it's my angel, huh?
Could be, baby. I could take good care of you, you know?
What am I, some kid?
Everybody needs taken care of.
Come on.
Well, what's the matter?
Nothing's the matter. Just lay off.
Hey, I'm sorry, tough guy.
Look, Shilly, you gotta be tough. You wanna get what you want.
You don't gotta be tough with me, baby.
I gotta go.
You don't have to. I mean, why don't you stay?
All night?
Sure, I'll cuddle you up. Angel.
Don't start with that. I told you there ain't no angel.
I know what you told me.
Hey, listen, you know, I've been thinking of going to Canada.
Canada?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, why not? I mean, you know, they got a lot of places up there. They ain't never even been explored yet.
Yeah, but what?
You know, I ain't never been there. I'd like to see them. I mean, sometimes I like to go to places that I ain't never been.
Oh,
Look, I always move around a lot. I mean, I like to stay a while, but then I'm off. Look, I don't pay no taxes, and I don't let nobody take any pictures of me. There are no records of me anywhere.
Michael. It's a record all over me.
Look, kid, I don't exist anywhere but up in your head. I've been covering my tracks all my life.
What kind of a life is that?
What do you mean, what kind of life is that? It's your kind of life.
My kind of life? What do you mean? I pay taxes. I've had my picture took. A lot of guys are taking pictures of me. A lot of guys carry me around in their wallets.
Right on, Shilly, a lot of guys. Have you ever been with a guy more than a month? Huh? More than a week?
Yeah. I've been with guys more than a week.
Yeah?
I have.
Look, come on, Shilly, you couldn't stick it out any more than I could. Stay in one place with one guy? You're a mover. And that's why we understand each other. We're like two night birds, just passing and making love and then flying on. Tomorrow night at some other place, it's something else altogether. No memories. You can't change the way you are. You can't tame a night bird. Hey, listen, maybe I'll give you a call from Canada, huh? Hey, Shill, if I call you, would you come?
I guess you just have to make that call and find out. Angel. Ross, where you been?
Where have I been?
You ain't been here for 2 days.
I've been to Canada. That's where I've been.
Canada? What, are you crazy? What were you doing in Canada?
Looking for you. That's what I was doing. You don't show up. I call your place. Nobody answers. I go down to the gas station. They tell me that guy, what's his name, Mike, went to Canada.
You thought it was with him?
Sure.
Nah, I got a call from my mom. She's at my aunt's, her sister. I ran down there to see she was okay. She was in bad shape the other day she came in here.
Why didn't you call me?
The first day I was so busy, I just forgot. Then the next day when I called, I got no answer. So I kept calling, still no answer. So I got worried, and I came back and opened up. I was getting more worried till you walked in here. I mean, you're gone 2 days now.
Well, I was worried about you.
Well, I was worried about you, so we're even.
Give me a cup of coffee. You were there, and I was there, and you were here, and we're both looking in the wrong place, looking for you. I went all the way to Canada. Yeah, I went all the way to Canada looking for you.
Hey, listen, I've been thinking a lot. I mean, I took a look at my mother twice in 3 days. Then I looked at me. And then I thought about all the guys I was ever with. And then I thought about you. And what you said about us dating. I mean,
Yeah.
I never dated, you know, to try it out.
Well, you know.
I mean, nobody ever asked. Asked to date me. Nobody ever had any intentions of looking me over. And I got used to that right away. It's all I ever saw in my life. So I figured that's the way it's gonna be with me. And okay. But, hey, listen, TJ, honest. Don't blink your lights at me and then go by. I want to get off the road and have a long, long cup of coffee. Huh?
Insight is a production of the Paulist Fathers, a group of Catholic priests who seek to share the good news of God's love with all their brothers and sisters in the human family.